It's officially season 2 of the Journeyman, and after yesterday's transfer special, the media are backing us to finish second in the league. I'll certainly take that. Improvements are certainly there to be had, but we will see what happens. Of course, with the start of season 2, it is time to announce our giveaway winner. So let's head over to the random YouTube comment picker and see who's won. So, of course, I asked you to comment your favourite ever Captain Goodspeed football manager save of all time, or series, I should say, on the first video of the Journeyman series, and I will be giving that person a copy of the game. So let's get straight into it and find out who has won. So there are 29 comments apparently. Obviously I will be repicking if this person has the game or says they don't want to be included in it or don't actually mention what I asked them to mention. So here we go then. Peter Wood. Right, okay. So here we go then. Peter Wood, congratulations. He said, this is the first series of yours I've found, and I'm enjoying it so much that I've subscribed to your channel and will watch your own series when I get time. So congratulations, Peter Wood. Get in contact in the comment section below, and I will send over your Steam key ASAP as the winner to the giveaway. But back into the Journeyman then. We pick up today against the team that we lost in the playoffs against last season. It's Spennymoor Town. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2026 and another part of the Journeyman with Macclesfield. Today we're going to get underway with Season 2 and 2 matches, Spennymoor and Alfreton Town, as we look to get off to the perfect start this season, just like we did last year. It would be amazing if we could come back with a bang. Plenty of likes on this video for the return of Season 2, the start of Season 2, and hopefully the beginning of something very, very special. If you joined me yesterday for the transfer special, then you'll know already about our signings that we brought in, but I will recap them today for anybody that didn't join us. First signing of the window was Majid Balogan. He's come from West Ham United on a free transfer. He is an 18-year-old right winger, can also play striker, 3-star ability, 5-star potential, potentially League One standard in the future. He is injured at the moment, so we'll need to keep an eye on that as we go forward. He's got 14 dribbling, 13 finishing, 11 first touch, very good pace. He is somebody that I'm very excited to see how he gets on this season. We've also signed on a free transfer Luke Haynes. He is was a free agent, came in, 25-year-old centre-back that can also play defensive midfield and in the centre of midfield. He has got 12 heading, 12 long shots, 11 marking, 11 tackling, good jump in reach as well. He's 6'2". I'm excited to get some good defensive depth in there. 3-star ability, 3-star potential. Last season, he was at Chippenham Town in the National League South and performed okay there. So definitely somebody that will be solid at this level. This one I am particularly excited about. It is Andy Cook, who is 35 years old now, will turn 36 in October, but is somebody that scored 8 League One goals last season, 12 the season before that. He scored a ton of goals at EFL level. He is somebody that comes in as a 4-star ability player, 4-star potential. Obviously no more potential, but 16 heading, 13 finishing. Obviously not going to have a lot of pace, but is going to be a good target forward if we need it. And hopefully will bang in the goals for us this season. We also made the signing of Josh Kay permanent. He was here on loan last season. A very, very versatile player, very useful to have at this level. Had a decent season last year, if unremarkable, but we definitely know we can depend on him, and he can play in a bunch of positions. And now two players that I'm very, very excited about in on loan. Harold William comes in on loan from former Premier League sides Bournemouth. They've just been relegated to the Championship. 3.5-star ability, 5-star potential, already a good National League player. He comes in to the centre of defence. He's 19 years old, excellent first touch, excellent heading, good marking, good passing, good tackling, okay pace, good jumping reach. He's 6'2". I think he's going to be a revelation this season. And last but not least, we have Alfie Morn, who is an 18-year-old fullback in on loan from West Bromwich Albion. Good crossing, good dribbling, good first touch, good pace. He's going to initially start off on the left-hand side and probably eventually become our first choice right wing back. All depends on recruitment in the last couple of weeks of the transfer window. In terms of released players, we released Isaac Buckley-Ricketts, Regan Griffiths, Luke Duffy, Sean Etaluku, Ethan McLeod and Will Joyner. All of them have left. We also managed to get rid of Brandon Lee, Elliot Whitehouse, Lewis Lacey. Lots of players that were on the fringe last season. They have now gone, and they will be people that I'm not that bothered about not having this season, because they were on the wage bill, and it is what it is. Another exciting thing this season is that we are now a professional club. That obviously gives us more time on the training pitch, although as a manager I'm still under a part-time contract, so because we signed our contract before turning professional, that's a bit of a problem, that I'm not on the training pitch 7 days a week. Yeah, I don't really know how that's going to work going through the season. I don't know whether that's a reason as to why we're having such bad injury problems at the moment, but we will see. In terms of what the board are expecting this season, they want us to finish in the top half of the National League North again and be competitive in the FA Cup. But as I said in the sort of prelude to this video, the media are expecting us to finish in second place in the league. We have got 3 of the 11 best players in the league, Danny Elliott, William and Morn, all voice crack. All people that are considered to be in the best 11 of the league. Okay, so let's see how we get on then. This is going to be our first team of the season to take on Spennymoor. Obviously, there's a couple of injuries in there. Danny Elliott not playing, for instance. Menier is not playing. Belligan is out injured, and lots of players not quite fully fit. So that is going to cause issues in and of itself. But anyway, Brad House will start between the sticks with Otto, William Haynes and Morn in defence. Sadie holds the midfield with Jed Abbey, Danny Mellor and Johnny Birchall supporting Newbie, Adam Cook and James Wilson up top. So here we go then. First game of the season. It is going to be a cracker against Spennymoor Town. Looking forward to seeing what happens. Can we get revenge for losing that first match in the playoffs? Who knows? Who knows? It's going to be tough, but as I say, I think we have made improvements, particularly defensively, so let's hope that we can pull it off then. Here we go. 90 minutes of football is ahead of us. We beat them twice in the league last season, lost 1-0 in the playoffs. Poor performance really in the end after an incredible end of the season for us last year. We need to take that momentum into this season. We're going to play the same way tactically. That's the way I want to play now with this side. I feel like last season we chopped and changed too much, and this was a winning formula, particularly in those opening 5 matches where we won 5 and had 5 clean sheets as well. So we need to keep that going now. Here's Jed Abbey on the ball. Gets it to Andy Cook. Excellent ball forward to Damani Mellor. And what a start that is. Damani Mellor puts it into the back of the net. And it was Andy Cook with the assist already showing that extra quality. I mean, that was a big coup for us, getting Andy Cook, because Burton Albion put in an offer for him up in League One, Gateshead in the National League, and you know, a local club to where he's from. Big coup for us to pull off that signing ahead of those Mavericks, and if he can really help us out this season, get us promoted, that would be an amazing feat for him. And I think maybe he was looking at the fact that he's probably going to get 40 odd games this season if he stays fit, so you know, maybe he wouldn't have got that in the other teams. That was a good shot from Renshaw in the end, who was the guy that broke our hearts in the playoffs. And I am wondering, can we adapt our tactic this year from the Route 1 style into getting a little bit more possession of that football, but still creating those chances, getting that ball forward as quickly as we can, but retaining a little bit more possession. I don't know if it's possible. It's kind of a clash of styles, isn't it? But that's going to be the challenge this season, I think, because certainly if we go up a league, we're going to have to keep hold of the ball a little bit more. Yeah, nothing doing there. It was a decent ball forward, but couldn't do anything with it. Here's James, gets it to Jones. Here's Baker, all the way back to James. Now then, gets it to Beals. Now to Heaney. Ramshaw. Flares. This is good from Spennymoor. Are we going to win it back and burst on the counter? I don't think so, because it's through. Excellent block, though. And I think that was Haynes, but Glenn Taylor was offside anyway. And I mean, it's a battle of the oldies, isn't it? Andy Cook at the age of 35. I think Glenn Taylor's 36 already. And, well, there was a flick on from Andy Cook. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do this season, because he's not a player that I've ever really used in Football Manager before. I've never had the chance to manage him, and it's always cool to have a player that's been around for so long, but you've never necessarily used him, and that is going to be something I'm really excited for today. Here's Morn, gets it to Birchall now. Morn to Sadie. Sadie gets it forward to Wilson. Here's Cook, gets it forward to Mellor. Mellor to Wilson. Wilson finds Andy Cook. What's Cook going to do with it? Gets it back to Otteru. And here's James Wilson. That should have been 2-0. We're looking pretty good going forward. And we haven't really given them a chance yet. There was one moment that they got through, but yeah, Alfie Morn seems to be coping with it on that left-hand side at the moment. So 1-0 at half-time. Decent performance so far. Let's tell them that we've got faith, the faith, the faith. We gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Now then, this is an interesting decision about how we play this going forward. James Wilson missed a brilliant chance there, didn't he? Maybe we'll give him another 15 minutes to redeem himself, and then bring on Freddie Ladapo, who's a great impact sub to have. He's going to probably get a little bit less football this season, because I'm imagining that the first choice partnership is going to be Andy Cook and Danny Elliott up top. But that will all depend on how they do. And you know, Danny Elliott isn't in the team at the minute because he's injured. So if James Wilson was to stake a claim on the side, then obviously Elliott will have to work his way back in. Here's Odero, whips it into the middle, but James catches it. Yeah, we definitely need either another right back or another left back. Here's Ramshaw. Oh, good save by Brad House. And I'm hoping a full season with Brad House between the sticks is going to be a positive improvement for us. Birchall not having the best of games, is he? Right, 60 minutes gone. So Birchall can come off for Josh Kay. Wilson's going to come off for Freddie Ladapo. Yeah, I was thinking about swapping them round. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that we're going to put Matheson on. Matheson missed the last few matches of the season with injury, so we'll welcome him back with open arms today. Yeah, I mean, Odero is a player I think we could get a decent amount of money for if we sold him. That was an interesting slip, wasn't it? Here's Moore. Gets it to Ramshaw. Now to Howells. Oh, Glenn Taylor. Glenn Taylor scores after 65 minutes. There was almost an inevitability about that. That was brilliant. Ramshaw getting it through to Howells. And then Howells, that low cross into the middle. And Glenn Taylor finishes it. Right. Here we go then. Luke Matheson finds Jed Abbey. And that's forward. Headed away though. And Ramshaw gets it forward. Luckily Brad House collects it up. Yep. Boots it. Headed out for a throw in. And that's end of highlight. Might go attacking for these last 20 minutes. It's risky. Let's boot it downfield. Yeah, Cook should be winning those headers. And he didn't. Here's Ramshaw. Ramshaw again. That's forward. And now here's Sackfield. Ramshaw over the bar. End of highlight. Right, Brad House once again. He's going to absolutely boot it forward. But it wasn't a great kick. And here come Spenny Moore once again. Maybe that's something we look at in the tactic of... Wow, that grazed the crossbar, I think. Of maybe Brad House booting it to Andy Cook isn't the way to go. Maybe a more balanced distribution just to see what effect that has, but Spenny Moore definitely the team on top, but Alfie Morn wins it back. He was somebody I was excited about, although he's lost it. Now he has Ramshaw. Ramshaw still going. Oh, and we lost it there. What a save from Brad House there. Wow. And that was huge, wasn't it? Goodness me. 5 minutes to go. Spenny Moore are definitely the ones that are on top here and look the more likely to win. Whipped in. Glenn Taylor was there waiting. He's still there waiting. Brad House comes and collects. It's not going to be a howler today like he had in the playoffs, but I suppose we'd take a draw in this match, especially the way the second half has gone. Kay gets it over. Andy Cook's not going to be able to reach that. Puts a good 90 minutes under his belt today. Here's Mella with the throw, gets it towards Haynes. Oh, dearie me. That was really bad. Really bad. And here's Ramshaw. This could be... Oh, what a save. What a save from Brad House. I was going to say this could be the heartbreak. But I think it's going to end 1-1 in this first match of the season. I suppose we'll take it. A little bit concerning how much they were on top in that second half, but I think we'll put it down to having some injuries, a little bit of rustiness on the first day back, And hopefully all of those cobwebs will be blown away against Alfreton. Well, a couple of changes for this match against Alfreton then. Alfie Morn switches to the right-hand side. We've brought back in Eddie Jones at the left wing-back role. Mella moves out to the right wing. James Wilson moves into attacking midfield. And Freddie Ladapo gets a rare start up top. So, yeah, we're really trying to push some of our strikers, see who works before the big Danny Elliott return. And yeah, I guess we're just going to have to see how the start of the season goes. You know, we're still struggling to recruit because everybody that we put offers in for, of course, every other team around us want a bit of it, and 9 times out of 10, they're going elsewhere, you know, because we're trying to pitch ourselves at National League standard players who are interested, who are really going to take this team forward. But yeah, I guess we're struggling for depth at the minute. That is the one thing I would say. But yeah, I think today will be a big sort of telltale sign of where we're at as a team, because we're at home. Our home form was pretty damn good last season. It should be as well. And, you know, Alfreton, not as strong a team as Spennymoor, not necessarily seen as a team that are going to be featuring at the upper echelons of National League North come the end of the season. So it should be a match that we're winning, and I think we have to try and take solace from that. Quick look at Spennymoor then. Are they away from home? We'll see how they get on today. Here's Ladapo. Gets it to Eddie Jones on this left-hand side. This is a decent chance for Jones. Whips it into the middle. And it is cleared. Haynes finds Damani Mella. Now to Morn, who whips it in. And Ladapo's there, and it's off the top of the net. That was close. That was very close. Right. How are Spennymoor doing? They are 1-1 away from home at Hereford. So, yeah, maybe they're not that good either. Billericay Town back in the National League North. Was it just Mike Plays that did a Billericay Town series many, many years ago when they had the likes of Jermaine Pennant playing for them and the likes? Jamie O'Hara, I think. Osborne into the middle. Good save by Brad House in the end. But Alfreton, you know, looking good on the attack there. Booted forward. Cleared away, but end of highlight and heading towards half-time. We had that one chance with Freddie Ladapo, but other than that, we've not really looked dangerous at all, have we? So, worrying signs at the start of this season. Here's Eddie Jones. Gets it forward to Ladapo now. Here's Birchall. Finds Cook. Cook forward to Wilson. Just wide. Half time. 0-0. And it's so easy to feel panic, isn't it? And not stick with the tactic that got us a streak of 1 defeat in 14 to end the season last year. But we've really tried to sign players that will fit into this system and perform in this system. And okay, we did only manage to make 5 signings. Damani Mella's having a really terrible game. And Jed Abbey is going to be coming on very, very soon, who did play for Alfreton last season. And, well, I think that has definitely brought about some change. So here he comes then. Jed Abbey is going to come on. What else can we do? You know what? There's not a lot else we can do here. Josh Kay on, I suppose. Swap them round and bring on Otero. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of attacking changes that we can make. Birchall not playing well either. I mean, Alfreton have had a couple of chances, but I wouldn't exactly say that they've been on top massively in this match. Let's see if we can respond to this. Here's Birchall, gets it out wide to Alfie Morn now. Alfie Morn still going. Try to do it all himself. He is looking good, though. I think he will be a key player for us this year if we can get him firing and get him some support. Because at the moment, we are not looking like the team we were last season or the team we were expecting to be this season. Birchall gets it forward. Andy Cook chases. Been quite anonymous in this game, Andy Cook. He was pretty good against Spennymoor. Now then, Miloshwa. Oh, it's away. There's the shot. 13 minutes to go. We're going to have to go attacking now. Yeah. This could be quite worrying, couldn't it? It's going to be Scott whipping it in to the middle. Scott whips it in. Header. 2-0. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is not the start of the season that I expected. I'm going to be honest. Complete reversal of what we had at the start of last season. Yeah, Birchall not having a good game, but we have been absolutely bossed about in both matches so far. According to the stats, here's Morn. Oh, it's gone in. Freddie Ladapo has scored. I can't believe that went in. Well, that gives us a chance, I suppose. And Alfie Morn gets his first assist, which is nice. Lovely delivery. And, well, Freddie Ladapo with that looping header. How it's gone in, I do not know. 5 minutes of added time. Well, maybe there will be a late chance here. They've got the set piece. Can we burst away on the counter? Alfie Morn is waiting on the counter. It's going to be Contrill who whips it in. Morn's getting himself back in there. Oh, good save. Right, come on. Oh, it was offside, but that's going to waste time. And that is the full-time whistle. It is defeat on our first game at the Leeson.com stadium. And, well, I did not expect that to be the result today. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe second is a little bit ambitious looking at that now. Yeah. Well, let's have a look at the start to our season. So we've got Kidderminster Harriers next. That's going to be a tough one. Radcliffe at home. Hemel Hempstead. I mean, how are Hemel Hempstead in the National League North? They are very near London, aren't they, Hemel Hempstead? I think. But yeah. So Radcliffe, Hemel Hempstead. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of big teams coming up, isn't there? Peterborough Sports and Phil Brown might be our next match. Look at that beautiful face of Phil Brown. Yes, that's where we will come back, I think, to see our good friend Phil from South Shields. But anyway, that's a bit of a disappointment. But some more signings incoming. It's not all over yet, obviously. There's still 44 games to go this season. And I think it will just be a case of trying to get this team familiar, get some of our injured players sharp and back into the squad. And fingers crossed it'll all be okay. If you've enjoyed that, then give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.